Welcome to
Fun learning.
Learning is
Fun!
I want you and only you.
way is it simplifies small things
First is
I got nothing left to
to
lose.
accomplish the purpose of
I
this
got nothing left to lose.
so before we start, I'll introduce everyone who will speak for today's vlog. So we have Shaina, Abby, Lyra, and Aubrey. Guys, say hi!
Hi!
So, let's start. So, we are going to discuss here about the dynamics of administrative office systems. In this video, you will learn the importance of the administrative office systems modification, effectiveness of office systems improvement process, and how to adapt strategies to increase workplace and personal productivity using new technologies. To start, let's discuss about the office systems modification. The spotlight is yours now, Lyra and Shayna.
Our first topic will be office systems modification. But first, what does system means? System is a set of related elements that are linked together according to a plan for a specific objective. But why the system needs to be modified? Of course, systems must react constantly to a dynamic environment that exists inside and outside the organization. Number one is change in client needs. Change in client needs means change in the taste, preference, or the wants and needs of the clients. So the purpose of the organization is to serve the clients. And whenever there's a change of preference, taste, and wants and needs of the clients, the organization tends to adjust their information systems. Number two is change in objectives. In private enterprises, management is constantly exploring alternatives to improve product lines, markets, or images. In the public sector, the government naman may instruct its institution to add, modify, or delete responsibilities. So, they may change the management system of their organization. So, either of these two cases, the management direction may necessitate na magkaroon ng comparable shift sa information systems ng isang organization. For example, sa private sector, may isang business na ang product lines niya ay mga hair care products. So, pag naghanap sila ng alternatives like skincare, magbabago rin yung information systems na dapat comparable doon sa management ng bagong product line, as well as sa public sectors. Number 3, change in laws and regulations. All organizations must operate within their legal regulations and accept the practices of their industries or profession. So some of the legal regulations are taxes and financial regulation, employee wage and hour rules, workplace safety, discrimination law, environmental protections, and so much more. So, nagkakaroon sila dito ng forms, ng data, ng procedures na umiikot sa isang information system. So, itong forms, data, and procedures dapat constantly siya na-evaluate or na-refine para nagko-comply yung mga employees dun sa isang regulation or isang rule. So, halimbawa, pag nagkaroon ng pagbabago sa isang legal regulation or the practices of the company, it must be evaluated and refined within the information systems. Number 4, changes in procedures. Organizations are always looking for different ways to increase the number of their products while reducing its cost, because this will create a larger profit or a bigger profit for the business. To accomplish the purpose of this organization or this business, the organization must also change how they are making or creating their product or service. Kapag merong change sa organization functions, nagkakaroon din ito ng epekto sa information systems.
Continuation of Office System Modification. Number 5. Changes in technology. It can be defined as an increase in the outputs possible with a given level of inputs through the processes of invention, innovation, and diffusion. The manufacturers of office equipment introduce improved products approximately every 6 months. Whenever there is a technological breakthrough, the enterprises often discover that what was cost effective yesterday is not the case today, or what was formerly financially prohibitive is now feasible. When an organization introduces new technology, it must examine and update its procedures, office layouts, job description, and other aspects of the system. So, the telephone is an example of a product that has undergone a technological change. It has undergone many different changes over the years that have made it more efficient. Number 6, changes in human resources. Human resources are defined as the people employed by a company or the department in a company in charge of hiring, training, benefits, and records. An example of human resources is the department you would speak with to get more information about employee benefits. So, people are constantly being hired, reassigned, retired, or terminated. Each personnel change alters the unique complement of skills, handicaps, attitude, abilities, and cultural backgrounds. The information system must accommodate the changing individual needs of the organization's most important resource, the people. Number 7, changes in organizational structure. Structural changes are those changes made to the organization structure that might stem from internal or external factors and typically affect how the company is run. Strategic change involves making changes to the overall goals, purpose, strategy, or mission of an organization. So often as product lines, objective, laws, and other factor change, so must an organization's lines of communication. A revised organization chart can cause department to be created, eliminated, reorganized, merged, relocated, or realigned according to whatever logic appears to facilitate good communications. They must change to reflect a revised organizational structure. Number 8, last but not the least, is the changes in unforeseen circumstances. So, every organization is subject to both natural and man-made conditions that may affect the operations. So, a severe storm, an outbreak of influenza, a protracted labor dispute, a rise in the rate of inflation, to name just a few possibilities, can in some way impact the enterprise's operations. So, when operations must be changed to react to unforeseen circumstances, so too must the information system. That's all. Going back to Kate.
Thanks, guys! So, why do you think administrative office system modifications is important? Let's answer that after the discussion. Now, to discuss the system's improvement process, Kate, the spotlight is yours. Kate? Kate! Di ba nawawala sila? Kate!
Nak, nababaliw ka na ba? Paano mo tinatawag yung sarili mo?
Ay, sorry, ako pala si Kate. Ako pala si Kate. Guys, so, I'm sorry about that. I am going to discuss to you about the system's improvement process. I am going to discuss to you about the system's improvement process. This system will help us decide whether we are doing the right thing, which is being effective, and doing the thing right, which is being efficient. So first, kailangan mo natin malaman kung ano ang difference with effective and efficient. Being effective means kailangan natin i-produce ang desired quantity and quality ng ating goods and services sa kabuuang nagastos natin in making that product. It is also where we will achieve our objectives, solve our problems, and gain some profit. Our revenue or income or profit should exceed the total cost of our expenses. To be efficient naman, we have 3 factors to be considered in evaluating the efficiency of a system. The first is time. We all know what time is, right? Ito yung time na hindi niya binibigay or ibibigay niya sa'yo kailanman.
Pero di ko kaya bumitaw at bigay masasaktan dahil pangako ko'y walang iwanan. Alam kong huli na.
Kidding aside, hindi ko kayo sinasaktan. Pero totoo talaga yun. Pero joke lang yun. Okay, balik na tayo sa topic. So, time is a number of seconds, minutes, hours, days, weeks, months, and years needed to complete the output requirements of a system. Next is reliability. That one. That is reliability. Okay, that one. Okay. So this next factor measures to determine the accuracy of a system or if a system is free from errors. And lastly is cost. It refers to how much money spent in all the components when we are operating a system. Ito yung kadalasang tinututukan ng mga managers dahil limited lang ang budget na naka-assign in a specific project. In studies of simple manual systems, the office manager first identifies all the basic elements in the system, which are human and physical resources, forms and related records required for operating and administrative office systems, data to be processed, and various types of controls. After that, the office manager will determine how these elements interact in the work environment in order to improve this system. Analysts always find problems mostly in 2 phases of a system. First is input phase, when problems are reported to the system's personnel from the other systems in an organization. Meaning, yung tao na pinagreportan nyo regarding that issue ay hindi naman talaga siya yung assigned na personnel sa specific system na nagkaroon kayo ng problema. So most probably, that person cannot attend your concern or he cannot give you the solution that you need. Second is the feedback phase, when the quantitative and qualitative levels of input fail to meet the standards of performance expected. It is really a problem because in planning, you are setting a standard in doing a specific project. And this set of standards should help you have a good quality of products and services in order to gain a positive feedback from the customers or the consumers. According to Michael Leboeuf, every company's greatest assets are its customers. Because without customers, there is no company. If hindi nagustuhan ni customer or consumer yung goods and services nyo, mawawalan kayo ng continuous customers or consumers. Or worse, you will also lose potential customers. Dahil hindi naman natin may iwasan na magbigay sila ng mga rates regarding sa service na binigay nyo sa kanila, whether they are satisfied or not. So to avoid these types of problems, we need to be more effective and efficient at the same time. So how our technologies is going to increase our workplace productivity? Here are Abby and Aubrey to tell you the ways how.
First is the use of group chats. So, years ago, the use of gadgets may not be appropriate in a workplace, but business industries are constantly changing. So all of us, the society and business organizations, must adapt to new technologies in order for us to keep connected with each other. So to business owners, especially the small ones, a group chat is one of the most effective and most popular way of communicating with clients, suppliers, employees, and their partners. This lets you to send message to multiple people instantly at once. Can also receive a response in no time. Aside from being easy to use, this also saves time and money. You can still create multiple conversations with different people in it. Some of the popular applications used to create group chats are Messenger, Telegram, and WhatsApp. These also offer audio and video calls. The second way of how technology can increase workplace productivity is it creates an environment for solid collaboration. So using technology for collaboration has become a great necessity in businesses. This can supervise teamwork both in-house and remote places. It can also allow greater flexibility, boost productivity, reduce time and costs, and it also motivates employees. So on this side, you can see some tools that can definitely aid businesses for solid collaboration. So examples are Skype, Google Meet, and Zoom. Another way is it simplifies small daily tasks. So by using technology for accomplishing small daily tasks, this can increase efficiency and minimize workloads at the same time. Technology helps businesses to organize and delegate tasks to its employees. In addition, it aids employees to make repetitive tasks much easier and quicker. In this case, employees can avoid stress and they can do a lot more work during their office hours. Another way is it makes project management seamless. So poor project management can affect the operation systems of a business. This is very time consuming and confusing for employees. But this conflict can be avoided by using project management applications. Sana are some of the examples of applications that provide project management in the business. These will assist a business to organize, plan, and assign work to its employees. This will be very helpful to team members because they will immediately see what work should be done, when work is due, and how to get it done. It can also help them to focus and prioritize more on the tasks that are assigned to them. So there is no doubt that this will maximize their performance and efficiency in doing their work. Another way of increasing workplace productivity is by using an automated time tracking. So an automated time tracker is a software or tool that is used to record employee hours. It accurately determines and provides the details of what you do in a day. So one of the important benefit an automated time tracker has is it is almost the same as the time card. But details on a time card are not always accurate. So if you are a business owner, this will help you to minimize mistakes on time cards. It can also refrain you from overpaying your employees and also wasting your time. For the sixth one, technology can also help eliminate the need for manual file sharing. So since technology has become broader for business industries, looking for perfect file sharing platform is just a piece of cake. Platforms like Google Drive, Microsoft OneDrive and Dropbox made it easy for employees to share files fast. These enable you to sync documents depending on the size of your file across multiple devices. Allows business people to read, see, or edit a file depending if they are authorized to do so. It also keeps your records and documents organized and maintained. With the help of technology, file sharing is now more efficient and consumes less time than before.
And Yabri, here are the other 6 ways technology can increase workplace productivity. 7. Remote employee onboarding plays a core role in how a new hire's activity and performance will evolve in time. It is the period of time that allows employees to get familiar with your company's values and policies. More importantly, learn how to conduct their work and give their best. Managers are no longer be able to maintain the same level of communication needed for the feedback process as they would in an office environment. But with the help of technology, it ensures that they have access and knowledge of all the productivity tools used to communicate. 8. Empower self-service. Instead of traditional way of going to HR department to get forms or papers, with technology, you can customize self-service platforms where your employees can accomplish certain tasks on their own without asking other personnel in the office. This improves the day-to-day efficiency for all employees in the workplace. 9. Make your workplace conducive to remote working. With the ongoing COVID-19 crisis, most of the workers get to experience the work from home setting. In fact, remote lifestyle has been around for quite a while now. Almost 98% of those who work remotely at the beginning of 2020 said they like to continue this type of work organization. But why? Employees got more time and flexibility back, and they can finally work the way they want to from wherever they wish. This makes for a happy and more engaged employees who are more than willing to be productive, and your business grows because you are showing them that you truly care for their well-being and work-life balance above all else. 10. Bolster employee engagement. Employee engagement and workplace productivity may appear like mutually exclusive concepts at first, but they are not. Engagement has a direct impact on work output. Using an employee engagement tool like TinyPulse is a great start. TinyPulse is a cloud-based employee engagement and feedback software. It provides real-time feedback about how happy, frustrated, or burnout employees are with the help of an employee survey. The solution helps new employees with their job roles and creates a culture of peer-to-peer recognition. It also helps users understand why employees are leaving. TinyPulse helps users retain top performers. It empowers employees by giving them the opportunity to provide anonymous feedback. Its features include a company dashboard, which provides a full overview of an organization's including sentiment analysis. An employee portal provides access from sources includes phone, browser, or TinyPulse's mobile application. 11. Keep information secure. The issue of security commonly surfaces when a data breach affects an organization. What managers don't realize is how much time and even motivation is wasted when these problems occur. When you've got several team members in different parts of the country, it's hard to ensure their security. Make sure you train your team on best practices to avoid data breach. Use strong password, mix capital and small letters with numbers. Update their software and devices if needed. Use VPN service when you are working outside your home or office. 12. Train employees in a timely manner. A larger part of keeping teams productive at work is providing all the trainings they need as early as possible. Approach to introduce a new manner of work or software to your team is to conduct a training session. Do it before or during the first week of making the change. Since most of us are working home, you can use video conferencing platforms such as Skype, Zoom, or Google Meet to conduct your training. I assure you that it is nearly impossible for your workers not to know how to use the resources or do something in the wrong way. Going back to you, Kate.
Thanks, guys! So, to summarize it all, let's answer all the objectives that I have given earlier at this video. So, first, let's discuss the importance of the Administrative Office Systems Modification. System modification refers to the changes made to the function of a system, an expansion of system function, and upgrading the present system. Second, let's appraise the effectiveness of Office Systems Improvement Process. Office Systems Improvement Process will help us achieve all of our exact objectives and goals. We can determine here if we gain profit or not. Also, in this process, the effectiveness and efficiency of all the operation in the business will be guaranteed. Third, how to adapt strategies to increase workplace and personal productivity using new technologies. With the continuous evolving of our environment as well as our workplace, it is vital that we are able to perform and go with according to what is expected for us to do as an administrative professional. Hence, technology can be a good aid for everyone, from time-consuming papers to simplifying daily tasks, on-site to remote working, and more. We hope that the 12 strategies that we have shared may help you to increase not just your workplace productivity, but also oneself through technology. Did you learn something? Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to Fun Learning channel because here, learning is fun!